So now talking about the flam, okay? So now we're out of roll rudiments. Now we're getting into flam rudiments, all right? So now a lot of people get tripped up with the flam because of the stick height. I'm going to explain that in this particular segment, okay? So now, just to clarify, the flam is not two strokes at once, okay? Where you get kind of that unison sound, right? They're slightly separate yet together. Does that make sense? Okay. There's two notes that hit somewhat together but slightly apart. Now, the way I explain this is there's one tap and then a accent, and they come down just like that. You have your tap, right? And notice how one stick is closer to the drum and one stick is not close to the drum. One's pretty far away. It's in accent mode right now, right? So, but what people don't understand is the tap comes down first, all right? And then the accented note, okay? And this is a right-handed flam because this guy is the accent, right? This is the bigger guy right here, right? So before this guy hits, this little guy, this little tap hits first. So it's, okay? And notice that as soon as this guy taps, the left hand comes up. So now we're in left flam position, if that makes sense, okay? And then same thing happens is the tap comes first, okay? And then the accent comes up, right? The accented hand comes up, okay? Right after it hits, okay? So that is a proper flam, okay? A lot of people get weird with stick height. A lot of people start doing, well, that's not a flam. I mean, this is a flam, right? One note is significantly louder than the other, and one note is significantly softer than the other. And this is what trips people up. So that's why dynamics is important. You want to have a tap, and this is tap position right here, right? You have a tap position, right? And it's kind of weird to play one note louder than the other a lot of the time. But if you would master those taps, right? Just remember, if you're to master those taps, you're going to have more of a significant accent, right? Because an accent, anyone can play an accent, right? A monkey can play an accent. But it's those little notes in between, those little taps in between that make the difference. Now, as long as we understand that the bigger note is the particular handed flam. So this would be a right-handed flam because it's the louder sound, right? So after the right-handed flam, I come up, boom, I'm in left-handed flam position, right? And then I come down with the tap first, boom, right hand comes right up. So that's a little bit on the flam. As long as you work on the flam, this particular one, the flam's by itself, right? The flam rudiment. The other ones should come a lot simpler.